Kamikaze, Eminem's surprise album released late August, and today we'll be explaining why The Ringer is probably the best start to a hip-hop album in 2018.
You still believe in me? Didn't I give everything I had?
The Ringer was pretty much Eminem criticizing the state of hip-hop in 2018 that is currently dominated by mumblers, singers, and popstars that jump on what is considered to be a hot hip-hop beat and try to sound like every other rapper in the industry. Eminem also went at so-called industry experts who love to spread their opinions as fact, and before we dive in, remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel and turn on notifications. Of course, rapping about money is not something new in hip-hop. However, the new era of rappers seem to talk about money like 90% of the time, and early on in The Ringer, Eminem talks about a 2017 hit song titled Bank Account by 21 Savage and plays on this.
Savage, but ain't thinking about no bank account.
Most mumble rappers can't even help it, and even when they try to release a record that goes deeper than talking about money and hoes, they struggle to stay on topic. Revival released in late 2017 and the media had a field day with it, calling out for Eminem to retire. We'll discuss more on this in a previous video which you can find at the link that pops up at the top right corner. Revival got so much negativity, and even YouTubers trying to start up their channel use this negativity to gain attention. But like we've come to expect with the quality of reporting these days, many of their statements about Eminem were baseless with no iota of facts.
I've been better than you this entire fucking decade!
Eminem briefly talks about how he's being used by these media journalists.
You mention me, millions of views, attention and news. I mention you, lose-lose for me, win-win for you.
In the end, this is the literal example of biting the hand that feeds them. It is quite obvious how in this new age of music streams with popular playlists on Spotify that actually have the potential of making a song go platinum. Most of these songs on such playlists seem to sound the same, like it's some kind of DJ mix. If you're knowledgeable about hip-hop in 2018, you'll notice that a new rapper will most likely sound like Lil Wayne with smashed vocal cords on lean and autotune, and even Eminem is sick of this.
Do you have any idea how much I hate this choppy flow? Everyone copies, they'll probably know. Get this fucking audio out my audio.
Early on, we spoke about how the topic in hip-hop these days is dominated by money, and Eminem does some clever wordplay as he raps about how 90% of these mumblers only rap about ice and taking the next guy's girlfriend.
Since 9/10 of your rhyme is about ice, and Jesus Christ, man, how many times is someone gonna fuck on my bitch? Fuck my side chick!
The girlfriend bit is quite comical these days, which makes you wonder if these rappers never meet single women. And when they're not rapping about stealing your girl, they're rapping about the shortcomings of the boyfriend or husband, financially speaking of course, as somehow the topic is always related to money. Most of the criticisms his newer projects like Revival have got often fall along the lines of, but the beat sucks. And because of this, people who are supposed to be hip-hop fans don't even listen to lyrics anymore or care for skill or delivery before they criticize, and this is covered in The Ringer.
When it doesn't matter what caliber I spit at, she'll turn around and just be like, man, how the fuck's Sourpuss gonna get mad just cause his album sucks and now he wants to take it out on us?
This is 2018, and all it takes for the public to decide if music sucks is for a group of talentless critics to come together and make the decision for them. Nothing wrong with if you don't like a style of music, but saying it's bad because you don't understand it and then pushing this as fact shows how bad group thinking has gotten in the age of social media. The food chain references were some of the best bits of The Ringer in my opinion. When you walk into Burger King, you know what to expect, the same with McDonald's, and when you walk into a classy restaurant, you know what to expect.
I guess when you walk into BK, you expect a Whopper, but y'all acting like I tried to serve you up a slider. Maybe the vocals should have been auto-tuning, you would have bought it.
This was the case with Revival, as media journalists and even many fans for some reason felt they didn't get what they expected from Eminem, when in fact the point of the album went over their heads. Once again, you don't have to like it, but then you don't go around calling fine dining trash because you don't care for Italian food. People who wish they were rappers like Charlemagne even had some hot bars prepared for them on The Ringer, and this time Eminem made it clear as day to make sure the bar didn't go over his head, and he's acknowledged that he was able to understand it.
Oh man, the BET cipher was weak, it was garbage, the thing ain't even orange, oh my god, that's a reach.
Charlemagne criticized Eminem's 2017 BET Cypher up to the point that in trying to prove his point reached so low to dwelling on the accuracy of colors. All because Eminem had this sick wordplay about Donald Trump, The Thin, Fantastic Four and Orange. Nearly every bar in The Ringer is filled with meanings, but then this is just an explanation to why this is pretty much the best hip-hop start off an album in 2018, and Eminem ended this masterpiece with,
So I ain't ironing shit out with the press, but I just took this beat to the cleaner.
This signifies that he ain't settling with the media and they can go on and do what they do best, but he's off to do what he does best, which is murdering beats on the mic. The Ringer, without a hook, went on to become a top 10 hit in the United States and many other countries around the world. This again was proof that Eminem didn't need autotune, melodies, or even a chorus to have a worldwide hit song. Thanks for staying with us till the end of this video. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel and turn on notifications. Also check out our other videos on ET Lifestyle. Thank you.